All right, I'm going to show you how to use the Google Classroom for Science. I am enrolled in Mrs. Main's science class, but this is the same information as ours, so it'll be very similar. When you click on the stream, you'll see this whole list of things to do, which may look overwhelming if you have gotten behind. If you click classwork, you can click View More here so that it goes all the way down. View More. We want to be starting with assignment number 1, which was back at the end of April. So that's where we've started. We had week 1 was assignments 1 and 2. Week 2 was 3 and 4. Week 3 was 5 through 10. And now we're in week 4, which is 11 through 16. So you can go to the assignment straight from here, except for then you're not looking at the slideshow, which is the most important. So if we go back to the stream, we want to look for the slideshow. In my classroom, I have it listed in our week 4. I have the slideshow here. It's also in the, if you need help, check this out, or I'll put this video as well. But you need to open the slideshow. And let's see what it looks like if I open it from Mrs. Main's class. Okay. I think it's going to look the same because I'm the owner of it. So I'm going to be able to edit it, but you won't be able to. I'll close one out so that it can open. Okay. You need to start by looking at the slideshow. This is where all the information is. Alright, so starting with the slideshow, you want to just go through and read the information that's there. You'll see in the upper corner here that it says, hey, plants, week 1, day 1. Up in the upper corner, it tells you where we are. As you go through, it's going to give you information and different activities to do. So I'm still in lesson 1, week 1, day 1. Okay. It's asking you to think about what are your 3 favorite foods? Then what do astronauts eat when they're in space? Okay. So you're just thinking about things. Then you're going to get to here and it's asking you to watch these 2 videos. So you'll watch 1 and 2. Then it goes to your first assignment. Your assignments will always be listed up here. So it says answer these 2 questions in the classwork section in the Google Classroom for assignment 1. So you're going to be answering what are your 3 favorite foods and what do astronauts eat when in space? Now your 3 favorite foods, that's what you like. What do astronauts eat in space? You learned that by watching the videos. So if I go back to the classroom, I can go back to my classwork and I can click on assignment number 1. Okay? I can get there here, or if I click over here, I can view all of my assignments. I can see what's been assigned, what I'm missing, if I did something and I got a grade. So let's say I go to assignment number 1. Maybe I can't open that up from here. Alright, so if I can't open that up from here, I'm going to go back to my classwork, assignment number 1, view the question. It says, after viewing slides 1 through 5, answer these 2 questions. What are your 3 favorite foods? What do astronauts eat when in space? So, over here, your answer. type in your answer. My favorite foods are, I would list those 3, and then I would say astronauts eat, and I would answer that question, when in space. And then once I've added my answers there, I've listed whatever it is my 3 favorite foods are, and then I answered the question based on what I saw in the video. Then I'm going to click Turn In. Submit the answers. You won't be able to make changes to your answers after you submit. Yes, as long as they're good, I'm going to turn that in. Okay. So now, I turned that in late, but that has been turned in. Now I'm going to go back to the slideshow. Okay, I've finished assignment number 1. Click to the next slide. That was it for day 1. Okay, again, I can see week 1, day 1. There are 2 days for every week. So then if I continue, now I'm going to go week 1, day 2. Today you're going to watch a short video and then read an article on the next 2 slides. After completing these 2 activities, answer the questions in the Google form. So I have another video to watch. You can see it's 57 seconds. I'll watch that. I'll come back and read the article, Growing Vegetables in Space. So article here and here. And then when I get to the next slide, it says answer the article follow-up questions. Okay, assignment number 2. So now I go back to my Google Classroom. Okay, I was in assignment number 1. I need to go out of that. I clicked back to the thing. I can click my classwork again, and I can go to assignment number 2, view the assignment. Okay, so I've already done this one, but I'm going to go over here. It says use the slides 7 through 10 to watch the video and read the article, then complete this form. Okay, my work. I'm going to click on the form, and then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to answer my questions. Okay, I've already answered those questions, and then I can resubmit. Okay, now I go back to the slides. I've finished assignment number 2. Go to the next slide. Oh, that was the end of week 1, day 2. So now I am done with week 1. Every time I come to Google Classroom, I want to come to the slides first. Okay, starting week 2, day 1. Today you will examine 5 infographics to study the temperature, precipitation, and sunlight of 5 different locations. After studying the 5 infographics, you will complete the environment summary table in the Google Doc shared with you. So I need to look at all these, and then I'm going to do an assignment that looks like this. I go through, I read about Antarctica, I've got a video to watch here, I've got temperature information, precipitation information, sunlight information. I have that from Michigan. Okay? I have that for Florida. I have that for Arizona. I have that for the International Space Station. Then on the next slide it says assignment number 3. Complete the environment summary table in the Google Docs shared with you. Summarize the temperature, the precipitation, and sunlight information for each of your locations. So now, back to Google Classroom. Okay, I'm going to go back to my classwork list. I'm going to go to assignment number 3, view the assignment. Okay, so use the infographics and the informations on slides 2 through 18 to fill in this chart in the attached Google Doc. Over here, my work. Here's my Google Doc. I click on it. It's going to open you'll see your name here. It's already titled because I made you a copy. And then I can type in my answers using those infographics from the slide, and I can fill in the temperature. I can fill in the precipitation. I can fill in the sunlight for those locations. Once I do that, I can hit Turn In. Okay, you don't need to share it with me. I created it. It's already shared with me. But I can turn it in here. 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 I can Okay, turn in your work. Here's my attachment. Yes, I want to turn it in. Turning it in. Okay, so now that's done. Then I'd go back to the slideshow. Okay, so I finished that. Go to the next slide. That was it for week 2, day 1. When I continue, I'm back here at the slides. Assignment number 4. Where will your fruit or vegetable grow the best? So you've got 4 questions to answer in the classwork section using the infographic on the previous slides and your environment summary table. Complete the following. My favorite fruit or vegetable is what? So I'm going to pick. Maybe I like strawberries the best. Maybe I like carrots or watermelon or Brussels sprouts. Whatever it is, I pick. And then I make a claim. My favorite fruit or vegetable would grow best in which of these locations? Okay, would it be Antarctica, Michigan, Florida, Arizona, or the space station? I'm going to get rid of that. Evidence. 2 pieces of evidence from the environment infographics that will support my claim. So I want to think about, I just looked at temperature, precipitation, and sunlight. Why do I think the location that I picked will be best for growing my favorite fruit or vegetable? So provide 2 pieces of evidence. And then give some reasoning. What do you know about plants that made you say that this evidence would support the location that you picked? So this is assignment number 4. I'm going to go back to my Google Classroom. I'm going to go back to my classwork. I'm going to go to assignment number 4, view the question. Okay. This is another question. I can see the question mark here. That means I'm going to type my answers over here. And then I'm going to say, all right, my favorite is, and then I'm going to say, I think blank would grow best in, and then type in what I think. Then I'll provide some evidence. So my 2 pieces of evidence are, and then I type those in. I'd get those from the infographic. And then my reasoning. What do I know about plants? Why am I picking this location best based on the information that I gave in my evidence? Okay, so now I've answered all 4 of these, and then I'm going to turn that in. All right. So I keep going. Now I'm back to the slides. Okay, I finished that. That was it. That was day 2 of week 2. Then I get to week 3. Go back to the slides. Read the information. I've got an assignment. Answer these 3 questions in the classwork section in the Google Classroom for assignment number 5. So I'm going to go back to the class, back to the classwork. Go to assignment number 5. View the question. Type my answer. I think that kid or grandma is correct. I think bananas can or cannot grow in Michigan. I think yes, can or cannot grow in Michigan. And then my evidence is, and I'm going to type that in. And I'm going to hit turn in. Turn it in. Back to the slides. Okay, I finished assignment number 5. Keep reading. Whoops. Read the information. They tell me about banana trees. Then I need to make a graph with this information. So this is a data table of the average high and average low temperatures for the Michigan Technological University in Houghton, Michigan. You're going to plot it in a table and make a double line graph. You've got a 4-minute video here that will walk you through. The only thing is, this video tells you to copy and paste the data table, but this is a picture. You can't copy and paste it, so over here, the data table on this slide is a picture. You will need to enter the data yourself, not copy and paste like the video states. So you'll go through. So I need to go to assignment number 6, back to classwork, assignment number 6, view the assignment. Okay. Complete slides 24 and 25, read the information about the bananas, watch the video, make a double line graph. My work. I'm going to open my sheet. This takes a minute. This obviously is not the correct information. But I'm going to type in the data from that slide, just like it looks, into a data table over here. And then using the information from that video, it's going to help me turn this into a graph by using this chart button right here where it says Insert Chart. So that's where I'm going to want to look. I'm going to close some of my items out. You can watch that video as many times as you need. You can pause it and go step by step. All the information that you need is either in the slideshow or in the videos that I'm sharing with you. Hold, please. Alright, here it goes. Now, this is a double line graph. This is not finished, but this is what happened when I took my data and I highlighted it and I clicked on Insert Chart. You're going to enter your data correctly so that your graph is correct, and you're going to add a title and you're going to label your lines. Okay, it tells you how to do all of that in the video. Once you have finished this, then you'd go back here and you'd hit submit or turn in. I'm not sure what it says. I've already turned it in, so mine says resubmit. I don't need to add or create. I've already got my assignment paper that I need here. Okay. Now, back to the slideshow. And it says assignment number 7. Use the graph you created in assignment number 6 to complete the assignment number 7. So back to the slide, or back to the Google Classroom, back to my classwork, assignment number 7, view the assignment. Okay. Now I've got a form, so I want to click on the form, and I'm going to go through and answer the questions. I'm not guessing here. I am using that graph that I made, so I want to make sure that I can open that up while I'm answering these questions so that I get it correct. Okay? So you're going to go between the slides and your Google Classroom. A couple things in my Google Classroom. I can scroll through and see all the things here. I can go to view my upcoming assignments. The grade's never going to be correct. I want to look at what's down here. What do I have? What are my grades? What's missing? What have I turned in? What have I not turned in? Okay. When I'm in our Google Classroom, you're going to see this. I'll put this back up at the top. I'll try to keep this always at the top so you can see Classwork View Explain. Question assignments from the stream. Question assignment, or completing an assignment form. Completing a doc assignment, step 2. Assignment questions from classwork. Looking at your to-do list and grades. All of these, when you click on them, they're going to give you an explanation of what you see. This is going to help you. All right, I think that's long enough for now. Thank you.